Hello everyone, my name is Prime, and welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. So today we are taking this house, this mini house construction. I believe they call it turnkey house construction, according to the game. Yes, they do. It's 44,000 pounds, and we are going up to Grangeville from here in Boise. So it should be a pretty good journey. Obviously, this is oversized cargo, so we have the full-on deal with the our little cars, or the police cars blocking off all the roads and stuff like that. Got the news guys over here because they're so interested in what we're doing. So without further ado, let's get going. So I hope everyone is doing well, enjoying their Saturday, or have enjoyed their Saturday, or whenever you're watching this. Hopefully you have enjoyed your day or are going to enjoy your weekend. Obviously I am doing quite well, just enjoying doing some trucking as always. And oh yeah, looks like our lead car, which is just a cop car, is getting on our way. Ooh, cool Ford Escort vehicle, or Frog, sorry. That's what they do. And I gotta remember to take corners wide, because we can do that, and we also have to kind of stay centered in the road, because this house does sit out quite a ways, as you can tell. So I have to be kind of careful there. I have noticed, and I don't know why, if you see frame drops, that is something I have noticed significantly compared to last weekend's episode on ATS, where I did some let my Ford Raptor mod do some work there, which was really fun. I have noticed some frame drops, like now, just kind of getting like horrible frames, and I don't understand why. I don't know. I'll have to check and see if any settings have been done or have been changed. I don't believe so. I know the game did do a small patch or update, and so we'll have to see as we get out of the city if it really does improve. But it has kind of been pretty bad when it comes to frames, and I don't know why. And I'll check on my computer, because I know the NVIDIA drivers did update, so possibly that is something to do with that, and it's trying to run something a lot harder. Because yeah, right now I'm getting like 24 frames. This is like old time Prime integrated graphics style. Oh, we got a truck behind us following us, which was cool. So yeah, it's kind of one of those things where I'm kind of confused on what exactly is happening. But we'll see when we get onto the highway here how it gets on. And we'll see. Whoa, hard on the brakes, don't hit the lead cart. I guess I'll just kind of come across here, kind of have to. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and figure that out. At least on the highway it will be better. I don't believe I changed any settings. The SSAO is disabled because I've tried running that, and that does not work out very well on my computer. So I'm not quite sure what is going on, but I will figure that out definitely for next episode. Well, when it comes to Wreckfest, I hope you guys have enjoyed Wednesday's episode. If you haven't, you can check that out. And also up in the card will be last weekend's Raptor video, Ford Raptor video on ATS. Wednesday's Wreckfest video was probably the craziest challenge I ever did. I don't want to spoil it too much, but let's just say it is not clickbait. That thumbnail is 100% accurate, according to, because I did the replay camera after the event and took that screenshot, because that was pretty much craziness. Actually, it was nuts how well it or how that combine worked. So we'll just I'll leave it at that, and you should go watch it, because that is pretty interesting, I do have to say. At least we don't have to worry about red lights with this thing, because we're just kind of we're kind of immortal or immune. I don't know. You know what I mean. We don't have to worry about all that stuff. So I don't know why I was going immortal and immune. Well, whatever. We're exempt. There we go. We're exempt from the rules to a certain degree today. So that is good. Now I have to try and sneak my way through here. Ooh, that was really close. I could just tell that was really close. I'm going to try and get a little bit closer on this side, because I think the house can kind of overhang the sidewalk a bit. Yep, a little bit. Just a little bit. So we're going to do that. And we have to do a merge, so there should be a truck behind us going over. It's really far behind us. Oh well, we're going now. We're gonna have to hope that it doesn't fail on us. Yep, looks like we're fine. That is good. But yeah, so obviously I'm going to try and figure out what's happening with the frames. It's a lot better out when there's no city loading in. So hopefully that's just this optimization issue on my end, or when with the game update, you never know. And you may have noticed or wondered why last weekend I did a different style of upload instead of doing the a Prime Logistics series. I'm just going to kind of alternate between ATS showcases and like doing some other fun things and then this series, just to kind of break it up so that not every weekend is the same kind of Prime Logistics journey, just to kind of, you know, just change it up a little bit, and hope you guys enjoy it. And if you want to recommend different mods or want to recommend different things that you want me to do, different challenges, I can certainly try and accommodate that. But when it comes to the Cruising Idaho event, I hope everyone has completed their journeys. I know it got extended. It got extended for a few days, or I guess it was actually a week, technically. It got extended, and so hopefully everyone has been able to complete their events and get the stuff. I certainly did. It was a lot of fun getting to see the Idaho and all, or the Idaho, just get to see the DLC in some more detail. It is pretty cool what they do, and just doing all the delivery. So I got that, got the new paint job and the little dangling cabin thing that would go kind of above the windshield. Got that. So yeah, that's all completed on my end, and then obviously I believe there's the what's it called? It's for submitting screenshots that you can do like that. It was like a photo competition thing that SES was doing on their social media stuff. So I know a lot of fans have been partaking in that, and I've also heard that the SCS official eShop is now closing in a little bit's time. So if you want to check out some really cheap merchandising from SCS and for either American Truck or Euro Truck, or just their SCS software official branded stuff, there is some pretty good deals I know going on there, because they're trying to get rid of everything, so they could use their resources in creating maps and other things when it comes to 4 ATS. So that's I mean, it's I'm sad to see that they're closing that, but in the same sense, I'm happy to see that they're just trying to put their time to best effort, so or to best use sort of situation. And other than that, really, it's pretty quiet around here. I'm still trying to figure out what's happening with my 100 sub special. By the time it ever does come out, it will be well past 100. Well, we already are well past 100 subscribers, so thank you guys so much for that support. But I have been having so many issues with the save and the files that go along with it, and stuff revolving around the 100 sub special. So it's still, I want to still put it out, but ultimately timeline wise, some of the features and stuff that I was bringing with it, I may just have to introduce anyways, and then do, say, at 1,000 sub special, like I would be doing it anyways, but I think maybe I just make it bigger and make up for it. I'm gonna decide how I'm gonna do it. I may just, like I have quite a few things lined up for, or at least I did, for the 100 sub special, but obviously with these issues I'm experiencing, I'm trying to figure out, should I just wait until I have the 100 sub special done, or should I just introduce them so you guys can see and do all these other things? And when it comes out, I'm trying not to spoil anything as I'm saying this, but we're trying to bring those things out for the channel, instead of just waiting for the 100 sub special to bring it out and kind of feature it. So I'm trying to figure that one out. I'm hoping that I can either get it to all working cohesively. I don't understand why the files are doing this. I mean, I produce all these other episodes of on the same software. I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's one of those things that bad luck, I guess. So I'm gonna figure that out, but that's okay. Obviously we'll figure it out. Frames seem to be doing pretty well over here. Now, saying that, there's nothing around me, so maybe it was just maybe my computer was doing something in the background. I'll have to see when they get back into Grangeville, see if the frames drop again, because we seem to be running back to kind of more normal now. What I always do is solid at 60, which is good. I mean, I don't have the highest quality PC, but well, not really high quality at all, but normally it runs trucking quite well. So I'm not sure, maybe something's updating in the background, which would make sense because it's not like I have a fast processor, so anything that's running in the background besides the game and audio recording basically knocks it out completely, so that's kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. We're making do, aren't we? It's quite a nice day here in Idaho, I have to say. It was raining, but at least it's kind of cleared up, so that's quite nice. And I mean, we're just putting away at 40 miles an hour because that's what they tell us to do. Now there is some traffic up ahead here, so we have to be ready on the brakes because he's probably going to slow down. He is, to a certain degree. Oh, because it's 35 now. So you can't. Your max speed is 40, and then they slow down regarding the speed limit anyways, so if it's below that, so just keep that in mind if you don't have the special oversized cargo DLC or heavy haul, whatever I can't remember what the DLC specifically is, and there's a viewpoint feature in there. I would check it out if we weren't in a kind of convoy system here. I need to be careful not to rear end the cop. That's probably not a good idea. We've got our chase vehicle behind us, which is good. So hopefully, I'm really enjoying kind of doing the City Skylines series. So as far as I know, this coming Wednesday will be an episode of that. Coming Wednesday. Now, when you're seeing this, I may have, depends. As far as I know, it's going to be City Skylines. I'm just kind of, I kind of just play it by ear, really. Depends on mainly what I feel like playing, because that's ultimately what I do. I just, other than ATS on the weekends that I put out, I generally just kind of do my Wednesday uploads as whatever I want to play in my spare time. I just kind of do whatever I enjoy. I mean, it makes sense. It works. Hey ho. But when it comes to some of the some of the other games and stuff, I don't always have a schedule out, and I don't like to play or release videos that are back to back, so obviously I figure that one out as I go. But so as far as I know, I'll do City Skylines. So if you're watching this and when you're watching this, your City Skylines is probably the answer. Now that I've said it, I probably will do it anyways. So that's all good. Nicely, we're getting into the more exciting things. I'm wanting to have a poll, I believe, with this coming episode. So hopefully I do that. The last couple I haven't, just because it's been mainly building, but as far as I know, this coming episode will have one. So you can go ahead and vote on that whenever that episode comes out, or if it's out already, well, you can probably find it. Just go to the next video that's released on this channel if you're watching this in the future, and yeah, you can probably find out what episode it is. That's fine there. Seems like the frames have recovered. Now we are dropping back down because it's going the evening, which is a little concerning then for me. So I am gonna have to try and figure out what's happening. If that's on my end, or well, obviously it's on my end, of course. It's not like we're streaming here, but when it comes to I'm not sure if it's on my computer's end or the game's end. I'll have to figure that one out. I didn't change any settings, and it's not like settings change normally in updates. I know I double checked that the SSAO is disabled, like I already said, which it is, and so that's not it. Other than that, I'm not quite sure what's causing the drop in frames, other than just it's my computer. So that is very much a possibility. I wouldn't count that out at all. But you never know. How far away? I'm just going to check on the map. How far away are we? We're only an hour. We're not too bad. In-game, obviously, don't worry. This would have been a lot faster journey if we were doing it at higher speeds. Now, saying that, we're doing it at a very consistent speed. So maybe it wouldn't be any faster. Because knowing me, I'd probably crash somewhere, and there you go. So like I was saying a little bit earlier, kind of what I touched on, if you guys want to recommend any form of mod or kind of different challenges you want me to do in ATS, or really any game, but mainly ATS, if you want to see me do a certain challenge thing, whether it's with a Raptor or a different vehicle mod or whatever, if you want me to do some of these challenge things I'm kind of thinking of doing, let me know. I think it'd be kind of fun to do certain challenges. I'm especially thinking, like, for example, the Raptor. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm going to go into the map here. And I think it's just outside of Tucson, I believe. Yes. So if you come out here by the Breitman or whatever it is, yeah, it is Tucson. You come out here, and if you go straight on, in this area here, there is the SCS or the ATS kind of hidden track, like it's a test track thing, and you get an achievement in your game, actually, if you go and visit it and do a lap. But I was thinking I'd like take, like, say, the Raptor, or if I find another Raptor that has sound to it, which would be great, do that, and maybe just do some testing between different vehicles on there. That would be kind of fun. Obviously, we've got a lot of maps still to explore. We've only explored 20%, which actually isn't bad. We've kind of been, actually, we've been in every single state. Yes, we have. That's unlocked, which is nice to see. But when it comes to the test track, that's a kind of a hidden space on the map. And so if you want me to, if you want to see me do some testing with that, let me know. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I think I'll do it anyways. But give me some recommendations for different things I should try. If you have a personal favorite vehicle mod that you know works in 1.38, preferably with sound, but I'm not too picky. It can be from either Steam Workshop, which I don't think has too many car mods, or ATS mods.lt, I believe it is. I'll check stuff out there. I don't download every mod, but I kind of opened myself up a little bit and realized there's a lot of good mods that other content creators use that aren't on the Steam Workshop and that are safe to use. So I kind of I play it by ear. I mainly look on YouTube to see if anyone else that's with a significant channel size has used it. So that's kind of what I try and kind of field out the competition there with. But I've got a few things lined up that I may try, some different possible trucks. Like transport truck wise, different cars, road, or it's more civilian cars, kind of got that stuff too. So we're gonna just kind of try out some stuff and see what kind of speeds we can get on the track. And when I do that, I kind of have to modify the trailers, or the truck and trailer, and suspension stiffness and the stabilities and all that stuff in the settings of the game, because let's just say it's not overly realistic when it comes to a lot of the mods. When it comes to their handling lines, they're not overly realistic. Like, for example, with the Raptor, I had to turn the stability up all the way, because it's a Ford Raptor. It's huge, it's wide. I get it can be top heavy, but it's not as top heavy as a truck. And because ATS is made for trucks, it's got the handling line, or generally physics, of a truck that's huge, tall, and top heavy. So when it comes to some of these smaller road vehicles that are supposed to be made that are nimble normally, I have to kind of adjust it to kind of suit the need. So I do some adjusting there, but I'll kind of try and make them feel sort of ish realistic. Now I haven't had the chance to drive probably a lot of the vehicles that that I'll do in this testing thing I want to do. But when it comes to just kind of general feel, I know kind of what a car should feel like. So I'm gonna just give that a try, and hopefully that all works out. And hopefully you guys enjoy that. So whenever I get around to doing that series, it'll be part of the ATS showcases. I'm just gonna keep that instead of creating another series playlist. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of do that. So when it comes to Prime News, it's pretty quiet on that end now, other than the one video I released, I guess it was last week, or, well, I guess it was a week and a half ago or so. It was the Colorado Road Networks. A little bit of stutter there, but we're not doing too bad. When it comes to that, ATS, or Prime News, sorry, is very much just a kind of information thing. If I see something on, like, say, the ATS blog page, or some of the other games I do as well. Welcome to Grangeville. That's good. Kind of get sidetracked there. But generally, ATS is the one that puts out the most news. So when it comes to when it comes to trying to like figure out or when it comes to figure out what I do, I mainly focus on ATS. That's kind of apparent. But it's one that I just kind of do as stuff comes out. I'm not always digging for news. I'm just keeping an eye on the general pages to see if anything else has come out, because it's obviously my most popular segment on the channel by far. I think the Prime News, if you were to add up all the views of all my Prime News episodes, I think it's about 3/4 or at least 2/3 of my total channel views, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. Maybe, and it shows what direction I should be actually kind of going for in the channel, but that's okay. The point of it is really just for information's sake. I just want people to be able to know when stuff comes out. And that's really the whole point of that. And we are finally here. Thank you, cop. It's much appreciated. Yeah, so it's really just kind of a as it comes sort of deal. I really don't like to dig too much. I was going to go exterior view there, but it kind of didn't really work for me because we got a big load. There we go. We are here. Anyways, yeah, so it's just kind of like a come as you go sort of, or comes as it goes sort of thing. It's not a one I always hunt for. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Another nice Prime Logistics episode. Great. Heavy haul. Great house. No issues whatsoever. This will pay out very well. And thank you guys so much for watching. I've got some cool things planned with this series coming up. Frames are still doing fine, which is good. So maybe they've recovered. Maybe my computer has started having issues. Who knows? But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you in the next one.